Hello. Hi. Hi. Present 4 months, Val. Thank you very much. I'm gonna grab my coffee. I will be right back. Hi, I am back. Whoa. Lie down just a little bit. I'm hitting the ceiling. I didn't mean to do that. Ow, my head. Thank you for 11 months, June. Have a good Lord Pizza Man. Got to get it first, Scotchy! Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hi, everyone. Hi. How are you guys doing? Happy Saturday, happy weekend. Hi, Snow. Oh my god, it's been a while. Hello, Mate Ridgeway. Welcome in. M8 Ridgeway. I keep reading your name as Mate Ridgeway. I don't know which one's the correct one. Good evening. We're playing some Limbus Company Arknights today. We're gonna go through the last dungeon of the game. Of the collab. Sorry, not of the game. Of the collab. We're not finishing Limbus Company anytime soon. We still have a whole canto and a few intervalos. 1 or 2 intervalos to go. Good morning from where I live. Same time zone as me, yay! Yeah, maybe not the exact same, but it's morning for me too. M8 is Model 8. Ah, okay. Model 8. M8. I wasn't sure. I'm like, Mate sounds... Mate Ridgeway is... It makes sense, but at the same time, I feel like that's not it. A whole canned toe. Yeah. We're updating the game right now. Have you tried canned toes before? Can't be just me, right? Have a good lurk, Val. My laptop may or may not be breaking down soon, which is why I haven't been much active. Oh no. Oh no, is it time to get a new laptop? Time to get a PC, actually. I personally don't really like laptops, but I like the portability of laptops. Thank you for the 10 gifted, Scotchy. Holy shit. Thank you very much. Oh my god. Update 300 lunacy. All the time, you know it. Go over to the game. I still have to log in every day. I feel like I might miss this. I have 7 days. I should, okay, if I log in every day, I can still make this. I should still be able to make this. I just have to be more diligent. I have to remember. Alright. Here it is, the 300. Oh, wait. There's a scheduled update error compensation. So it's 800. Guys, you know what this means? An alarm, it always works, you're right. I need an alarm for everything. You know what this means? It means we pull more. Who is this? Oh, it's Faust. Oh, we got... Wait, when did I get this? Oh, you know what? Let's do a 10 pull. We pray again. We love gambling. My PC's downstairs. I'd rather enjoy VTuber in my room. Also plan on getting a new laptop with next birthday. Under 3 weeks. Oh, so it's soon. This month? Very close. I'm really excited for you. I love new PCs. I love new laptops, devices. Limbus Company! Okay, we all shout it. Limbus Company! I didn't get anything. What a shame. But you know what? We still have more lunacy. We can still do a whole bunch of 10 pulls. Okay, I no, not a whole bunch of 10 pulls, just single pulls. But what if we were to finish the dungeon? Like, what if we were to do this? Do you think I'll have enough? Maybe? 260 and 130, maybe. I can't do math right now. Let's go. And plus I get 40 from completing this too. I should have enough. Currently exploring episode 8 story dungeon. How far are we in the dungeon? Uh-oh. Oops, that's not the right one. Have you gotten any collab egos yet? I got Faust the other day. I don't think I started this. Let's just double check. How far are we in this dungeon? Actually, I think we're pretty far. No! You know what? We're gonna have to forfeit this. I'm gonna have to go back to this on my own time. Today is an Arknights day. Why? You put a lot of sugar in your coffee? Zero sugar. I don't like having sugar. I try not to have so much sugar. I drink my coffee black. Alright. I'm just gonna bring this team. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Command meltdown.
검 끝에 바라본다.
News of the war is getting grimmer by the day. Yeah, black coffee supremacy. Ah. Putting it in front of my face. The sea terrors are coming. Forming. This is the day when the ocean-born calamity broke and sunk Aeger's seemingly infinite starward growth. Aren't you go to the surface, Mayors? More and more people have been getting too anxious to stay in Aeger. Soy latte supremacy? I'm all for soy. I love soy. Not. If Aeger falls, it only means that the surface is soon to follow. Why, I think you'll head to the surface too? I'm thinking about it. There weren't that many people around me began to leave for the surface. Considered some of them to be close acquaintances. They all tried to convince me to leave with them. But fleeing my home in favor of the land didn't feel right. Foretold calamity descended. It dealt a heavy blow to Eger, but the surface suffered much worse. I had to help them. How could I not? After hearing that such a terrible thing has happened. How did I sleep? Not good. Slept at 2 again because I was working, and then at 4 my cats puked several times. So I cleaned up 2 piles of puke, and I missed another 2. Morning, I went downstairs. I saw more puke. Hey! But it's just like a natural cat thing. I can't blame them. I think I'll head to the surface. Seriously? Surface. Think hard about it before you go. Leave now. Coming back might no longer be an option. Was our arknights better luck? I got Faust. I got the Faust ego. That's good enough for me. I didn't actually expect anybody. I was like, you know what? With the amount of lunacy you had, I probably can't get anyone. Congrats, thank you. Every day must be a struggle for them. I don't have to fear for the immediate tomorrow. It was my responsibility to provide help. Someone who is better off than them. By a little. You got 1,170 polls? Congratulations! I think I'm on like 100. I think I got Faust on like 140 something. Yumemashite, Shouken desu. Oh, hello. Hello, Ichika. Ichika? Shouken. Hello, Shouken. Welcome in. I'm Japanese. I'm a JP VTuber too. Oh, have you played Arknights and Limbus? Have you done the collab? Have you played Limbus Company? Your appearance and voice are very wonderful and your outfit is cute too. Thank you. Thank you very much. I drew and rigged it myself. You're at 113 polls total. You guys are pulling less than me. Oh, thank you, Bad Gamer. Go gacha for Gregor. Thank you for the super chat. I missed it. I will. I'll use that wisely. Hopefully, I will get Gregor. I use a translation device, but I want to become friends with EN VTubers. Is it working? The fact that you're understanding me, I think that's good. Hi, good morning, Nine. Maybe that danger is the very thing that'll hurt you. Also, likes button, subscribe to your channel. Thank you. Maybe I will check out your channel later too. Still think I have to help them. I procured myself an Agerian research vessel, cheap price, to bring me to the land. Able to even submerge itself while moving. This wasn't exactly the best ship out there, and I normally wouldn't have even given it a second. But I thought it would at least help navigate the coastal sea. I didn't expect this. The very first thing I witnessed on the surface was the bottomless hostility against the Aegir. It denied my Aegir's offer for help for the sole reason that it came from the sea. I don't think I'm gonna get Gregor. Not spending money on Limbus for now because I ordered RAM, so my PC won't be as much as a potato. I feel that. Exactly, that was me too. I just recently upgraded my RAM. I'm like, I gotta start saving. I've been spending a lot of money on random things. I found like cheaper cat litter. So I ordered some of that. Denied my compassion. My research. Get lost. I did reach out to some VTubers I was watching back then too. Lots of positive and good vibes. Oh! They're still here, I think. I don't know. That's good. I like nice communities. I like nice people. I like having nice people around. Going from 4 to 8 in 2 16s? A 4 to an 8? Whoa, that's a huge... That's a huge up... Wait, were you running on 4 gigabytes of RAM? There's no way. There's no way. Oh, 12 gigabytes. Oh, okay. I see. I was on 16. And I couldn't handle anything. My PC couldn't handle any applications that I tried to open. A 4 gigabyte and an 8 gigabyte. Oh, that's what you mean. Ah. Have a good breakfast, Scampy-Doo. We don't need your stupid research. You're from the same place that Calamity, aren't you? Do you really think that we're so stupid that we trust you? They confiscated my catalyst, tore my research apart. My wish to stand with him against the Calamity was devoured by the hatred of the same Calamity. Like, Terraria Calamity? Any kindness, any compassion I gave them was repaid twofold in hatred and suspicion. But the terrible conditions of this land transformed them into monsters. Was as always their nature. It wasn't long before the research vessel I brought from Asia was confiscated out of suspicion. A few weeks later, then I finally came across that vessel by the... There was an uncanny name inscribed on its side. Rebellion de la Masses. None of that was enough to stop me, continuing my research for the sake of the land, for the land dweller. I went through so many trials and errors to somehow impede the Sea Terror's rapid evolution, to revive the Iberian soil contaminated by the Nethersea brand. But my work bore barely any fruit. I let the days float by as I watched the Inquisition arrest the Egypt. When my Sea Terror samples and research notes came into view, they all looked completely different from one another. Some of them were fundamentally different physiologies. And even still, nothing stopped them from being us, instead of I. For the first time, I became doubtful in my efforts to interrupt their evolution. Her tales were not entirely fabrications. Mayors is bishop of this Church of the Deep. That automatically makes her a sinner in the eyes of the Inquisition, regardless of her reasons. The more I studied them, the more I found them to be such compassionate, altruistic creatures. They all cared. All they cared about was their survival, without even a hint of selfishness. Not some evil monsters from the sea. Mayors, I concede that the Seaborns may not be evil, but it doesn't matter what they are. Whether they are kindly life forms or whether they are simply a different form of civilization, it doesn't matter. Because Iberia and her Inquisition does not define Seaborns as evil. Seaborns are our enemy, threats to human existence. I have but one thing to say as an Inquisitor. You! All of you are my enemy. But it would be a good thing for the Inquisition if I were to leave for the city, wouldn't it? Or would you say that it's a good thing for us to toss our problems into another world? That'll be like abandoning our pride. Unless people of the city give you permission. As an Inquisitor, I can't let you do that. Yeah, and don't get your hopes up about that either. You can wrap it in a box that says compassion for all you want. But, Mayors, your course isn't exactly the direction I like to sail in. Oh, Yuri, welcome in. Hi. As the rest of the sinners prepare for battle in silent agreement with Ishmael's stand, Mayors mutters with genuine disappointment. I didn't want to have to do this. Waves. I had no better word to describe the horde of sea terror crashing into us. This is the only way it could have ended. Words are composed entirely of your own color, no one else's. Manager Dante, right? Do speak. Where's the nya? I got rid of it. I got rid of it yesterday because of karaoke. Hello, Daylin. Welcome in. We'll hold the line and defend the place against the sea terrors rushing in from the rear. In the meantime, can you take down Mayors and deal with the remaining sea terrors? Absolutely. The manager has responded affirmatively. All operators will be drawing the sea terrors to us. We don't need to take them all down. We just need to act as a wall between the wave and the people of Limbus Company. No nyas! No! No nyas. Irene, I would like to ask for your help as well. Armia, please assist Limbus Company. Just in case. Okay then, let the mission begin. What a pretty city. Here we go. Surprisingly short dungeon. We can do this. Doctor and Manager Yaoi. I just haven't been saying it. Oh, clock. Good morning. La Campagna. The Limbus. Where do I go? I guess it doesn't really matter. It's all the same in the end. It's the same path, no matter what path you take. Go first. Go second. I'll shove these guys in. I don't think I have them. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, it doesn't matter. They just uptie them anyway. Is that the normal size for an intervallo dungeon? Is it? I've never noticed. I won't be here for too long. I've got some force stuff to take care of, but I'm waiting for this boss fight. Okay. I'm gonna do this fast. I can do this fast. I believe in myself.
내 명을 들은 시비수 결집이다.
Just saying the word. Which one? Which one? I said a lot of words. I don't remember which word I've said.
비워보지.
No Heathcliff. I have no Heathcliffs. Like, I literally have no Heathcliffs.
아직 모자라.
Actually, I have some, like, two-star Heathcliffs. But, like,
흐드러졌구려.
I don't think it really matters because he won't be coming up anyway. Right?
고작 이 정도 탕류의 허덕이나.
I ate all the Heath chips. The Heath chips.
뻔하지.
The Heath clips.
너도 누군가에게 맡겨졌겠지만
Heath spaghetti.
저 해충들을 도려내라.
Do you think fire and water will mesh? If I were to aim a flamethrower at a seaborn, is it going to dry out? Are they made of water? Some of these guys look like they're made of water. Need a new Cliff ID soon. The last one was an event reward. Almost a whole year ago. Was that long?
고작 이 정도 탕류의 허덕이나.
What was the last one? I think the last one was
튀울 수도 없겠구나.
when it was either the one with the bullet, I forgot the name.
날카롭고
Or it was Kurokumo? Okay, I don't remember this. The hydrate. Is the hydrate gone? Oh, thank you for the stretch and hydrate, Blobby. I should turn on the Twitch alerts sound so I can actually... There we go. I turned it off because of karaoke. I didn't want it to distract me. There's a lot of things that are still turned off. I forgot to turn them back on. It's right around January. It was the first 3-star event reward. Oh. Really? It was that long? When did Heathcliff's Canto come out? Was it more than a year ago? Canto 6. It didn't feel that long ago, but I don't know. I don't have a very good indication of time. Seems to be a commotion at the village square. Villagers are surrounding someone with a clear intent. Threaten. The evil sorcerer is gone, so why won't this calamity end? Explain. Be honest. You just couldn't stand to watch Iberia thrive, could you? If it weren't for that calamity, we would have... Look, please, I'm just here to share some research notes. What? How to fight those sea monsters? Oh, now you're looking to help us. Newsflash, it's too damn late. Scraps of paper won't do anything to help us. The local firmly believed that the calamity was brought here by the Aegers. We have to put a stop to this. I can feel the mob turning toward us. An evil sorcerer started the profound silence. He pretended to work for us, but it turned out he was driven by envy for Iberia's prosperity. Don't try to stop us outsiders. He came from the sea, just like the sorcerer himself. An Aeger? Am I from the sea? Or am I from space? Dropped October 10th. Oh, happy anniversary. Happy Heathcliff Canto anniversary. That was literally yesterday. We were protesting. The hungry, harrowed look of villagers came into the city's eyes. A villager cradling an empty bundle of cloth. A child holding a staff and a hat, far too large for him. You've all lost a lot. That void in your heart blinds you. It ended on October 10th. An end? Oh, I guess when the intervallo drops, then it ends, right? Know what I mean? It makes it unbearable to keep your emotions in check. This is how they deal with sorrow. Oh, Rem. Welcome in. There were no emotions or intent to be found in the great calamity that devoured Iberia whole. They sharpened their swords into wayward wraths against those who came from the sea, just like the calamity itself. Which means someone needs to direct their anger against the rightful foes. Irene? Step back, citizen. Even if we were to determine that the Aegir had committed crimes, it falls under the Inquisition's jurisdiction to carry out the consequences. If the Aegir is innocent, do understand that your actions cannot be permitted. It seemed that Irene managed to provoke some thought in the mob. They slowly walked away from the Aegir, till they eventually scattered away. Hold on. Raise my chair just a little. Am I taller? Slightly. Thank you. As you can see, I hail from Aegir. Ever since the profound silence, I devoted myself to studying brand to help the land dwellers. I don't know where my colleagues have gone, but what's the point of this anymore? They don't want my help, so why should I give it to them? seemed crestfallen by his experience at Iberia. They might not, but there has to be someone who needs your help. True. You don't need to help everybody. Help the people who wants to be helped. Hello, Omega Blast. Bleed, sorry, Omega Bleed. You look nice with glasses, thank you. Why is the game frozen? Have arknights, Limbus Company, Blue Protocol, Twitch open? My brain is mush. Close 2 of them. What are you doing? Having fun? It's been hello. Welcome in. We literally just started. So far I do like the collab event so far. We've been able to hold them back for now, but we're almost at our limit. Did I click the wrong option? I didn't mean to click this one. If we and the land dwellers can help each other, maybe that doesn't seem much like a possibility anymore. He looks down at his research notes with a look of despair. I'll try to find my way back to Ager. I didn't choose the correct one. I got distracted. No, it's fine. It's precarious, but that place is still my home. Ager slowly stumbles away after picking up the research note. Something happened. I clicked the wrong one. I didn't mean to click that one. Okay, whatever. I'll be okay.
검 끝을 바라본다.
Limbus Company の皆さんとご一緒できて
불가 위야
本当に
Let's just win
嬉しい
right
です
this.
막아내지 못하리. 뻔하지.
敵に対して大きな打撃を与えました
I got addicted to a new gacha recently. It's one where you pinch the girl's cheeks. I'm glad that you mentioned face. I'm glad that you had face in brackets.
틈을 끊어.
I'm glad it's the girl's face, cheeks,
ボクサーのように
and not another,
好きです
not something else.
차라리
I actually don't know any gachas
아무것도
where you
남지
can
마라.
interact with the
効果的
characters
な攻撃で
of
す
the game. That you can pinch their cheeks.
ひゃーアルカナビットふん
Like the only, yeah, like the only interactable ones I know of is either you can interact with the girls in Nikkei, right? Ground dust for sure.
틈을 끊어.
Azure Lane, Blue Archive are the only ones I know. Can you with Blue Archive? Didn't know that. Azure Lane, I didn't know that either. The more you say that, the less wholesome it sounds. Sorry, let me just say it several more
皆
times.
さんの状態に何か
A
変化
gacha game where you can pinch their cheeks.
거기구나.
I'm out of here. Watch the vid when you get to the boss. Alright, goodbye, Clock.
모자라.
Bye bye. Thank you for coming. Maybe I should pay attention. Never mind, this is a non-focus. Wait, is this a
지킬 게
non-focus?
많거든.
Can't tell. It's fine.
친히 목을 떨고
I don't need to tell. I'm gonna beat them up anyway. They're all gonna die. We're not gonna struggle at all. I remember that these guys were so freaking. Actually, no, they were all really freaking annoying in Arknight.
구는 일은 없을 것이오.
敵は深
Yeah, they were all annoying. These are the most annoying enemies in Arknights. Like literally all of them. This guy keeps freaking dodging everything that you hit them with. These are the only. Actually, these ones are fine. These guys are fine. These guys start freaking screaming out of nowhere and they kill you. They place a dot on you, then they slowly kill you. These things spread the Nethersea brand all over the floor.
정확하게.
Disgusting blue veins. There's one character in Blue Archive you can, but it's only that character. With Azure Lane, it's from a couple of skins. Oh, there's not every single character. I wonder if they recently added that.
전부 꿰뚫렸네.
But at the same time, I've never really played it. I tried getting into Blue Archive, and then I got really annoyed. It's not the game itself. I was just like, why are they... I think I'm just so sick and tired of like high school girls, like the whole high school girl theme. I feel like everything touches upon high school girls, and I'm like, I'm done.
고작 이 정도 탕류의 허덕이나.
Honkai Star Rail, but I don't know. It hasn't really grabbed me with the plot, and I'm not sure if I want to invest time. But I really liked the first area. I really liked the first planet. I forgot the name of it. Bellabog. Then the Zone Zero, is it? That actually felt kind of fun because I was going around the area. I felt like I was a kid again. I was interacting with every single poster and every single trash can and every single character in the game, because it looks like the dev team put a lot of heart into it in adding cool dialogue, like interesting hidden dialogues everywhere. And for me, it was like a fun discovery. After that, it kind of just fell down the drain. Everything spirals downwards, and I was like, never mind. I don't think it's fun anymore. But it's worth playing it just for the first area. Have you tried Punishing Grey Raven? It's by WoWa devs and seems right up your alley. I was going to, but then when I wanted to play it, they didn't have a PC client. They didn't have a PC client for the longest time, and I was like, there's no way I'm going to be playing this game on my phone. Or on a tablet. Or some sort of like small device. I wanted to play it on my... I know they have a PC client now, but I'm just so busy with everything else to the point where I can't introduce another gacha game in life. It was Bellabog. Oh, okay. Bellabog was genuinely grounded and decent written story too. Too bad nothing good followed suit. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. Bellabog, I really loved it, and I was like, this is gonna be my main gacha game from now on because I enjoy the story, I enjoy the characters, I enjoy the pacing. There was just I didn't have any issues with it at all. In fact, I enjoyed every aspect of it. And then they introduced Lawfu, and once I ended up in Lawfu, I was like, I'm so confused. I was confused about everything. I was confused about the characters. I was confused about like where I was going. The entire map itself wasn't very well designed, so I was lost. I was very lost. Even the story felt a little bit like convoluted, and I was lost with that too. And I'm like, where are the main characters, and why are we why is the NPCs the main characters? I tried getting back in Penacony, but I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. Maybe it's better now. Who knows? I hear great things about March 7. 7, that's her name? And her other character, her alter character. Alright, to battle.
나의 상대는 어디 있는가?
Was Penacony Peak? From what I've heard, people enjoyed the beginning of Penacony. They're like, oh, are we finally getting away from the bad writing of Lawfu? And then I heard that the beginning was great, and then it kind of just fell down again. It like started going back up in the story and the character development and whatnot, and then it had so much potential. It had so much potential, and it fell through. It was very peak. Penacony is pretty good. Maybe I would try to finish it. I'm just there for the story, really. The only good part about Penacony was the interaction between Welt and Acheron. I guess I'm gonna have to try it myself. That's the only way. What's going on here? Hit. If we just don't hit them. We don't need like 3. We don't need 3. Here. Actually, that was already there. Another one up here. Who is this? It's Honglu and what is all shoved out as here. Okay.
완벽한 거리군.
아무것도 남지 마라.
Maybe I'm biased because I firmly love adventuring with all my strength, but oh well, still peak. No, I get that. I feel like once you have a character that you really love in the story, then you're like, I don't care if the story is...
틈을 끊어.
It may not be mid, but you can be like, I don't care if the story is mid, as long as this character that I love is here, right? Though I don't feel the same. I'm more of story over characters. How I roll.
완벽한 거리.
Stop playing Honkai Star Rail has no skip button. I'm gonna wring your neck, Danish. You should enjoy this. You should read. Why are you skipping through all the context and the content? Go respect the content.
넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
See, you're not allowed to tell me to play Nikkei if you skip things. You're not allowed. I did hear though that the Nikkei story does get a lot better. Everybody's been saying that, but like I don't know. I'm trying.
아직 모자라.
With that kind of storytelling, I completely understand Danish. You want to skip through it? That's my problem with Genshin. I think Genshin has one of the most terrible dialogue writing. They have really great world building, but when it comes to character dialogues, I want to pull my hair out. Okay, are we good here? We're good. Can we ban Danish? Sure. I also skipped Limbus Company.
무용하군요.
Only stories I won't skip are Limbus and Trick Cow. What is that? Never heard of that one before. It's like the same trope One Piece people have to me. Bro gets good after the 75th hour. I actually really enjoyed One Piece from the very beginning. I just hated the anime because it was so badly paced. It's so slow. Just read it. I will never ever recommend the One Piece anime ever, because I agree that if you're to watch it, it only gets better after like the 75th hour because they're so freaking slow at it.
짐승들의 재갈을 풀겠다.
He's just struggling. I don't care. We're not gonna die anyway.
무용하군요. 이제
Genshin characters are written like a yeah.
아직 모자라.
They're written as if it's like their audience are
고작 이 정도 탕류의 허덕이나.
in middle school. Like, not to say that,
자, 나의
you know,
승리다.
it's super easy to understand, but there's so much telling and not enough showing. And half the time, the dialogue is just there to be there, and it doesn't move the plot along at all. I think we're dominating. Hang on. I'm gonna have to... The living ship. Okay.
피워보지.
They really are waves. How was the Marine cosplay? I never said I was cosplaying Marine. Never said that. I said I'm not going to because I don't have the boobs for it. infamous One Piece extending screen time through any means necessary. I was so pissed. I was watching the one with the cake island. I skipped a lot of it because I read most of it. And I was watching the arc with Big Mama, and there was that one Doflamingo fight with Luffy and Doflamingo. And it's like 500 frames of like Luffy punching him. And I'm like, you literally don't need that many frames. You could just use 2. And it's like 5 seconds of his fist in the air. And I'm like, why? Stop this. There are, of course, there are like several scenes that are very good. Sometimes they bring in these massive animators, like very, very famous, very professional, or like one of the best professionals in the field to animate One Piece, and that's when you're like, ah, this is peak. But there are more times when it's like, it's not peak.
거기구나.
What if we say pretty please? No. Never happening. I'm never gonna use it. I think that's the problem. I thought about cosplaying and I was like, I'm never gonna use the cosplay ever. It's gonna sit in my closet. I'm gonna take like one photo shoot and that's it. Hello, Bebo.
사랑으로.
Alabasta arc is the mountain before it gets good. Water 7 is no turning point. I actually enjoyed like all of it. I enjoyed the very beginning, the introduction, the character introductions, the crew's introductions. Like, I think all of that was great. You guys chill?
완벽한 거리군.
You can literally wear it on stream as a flesh tuber. I don't think I want to stream as a flesh tuber quite yet because I don't have my own. So it would be like other people's stuff behind me. And I want to... Do I have to? Why are they always ending? The heck? This isn't gonna work. No, this doesn't. Wait. Wait, let's think about this. Looking at the numbers. You can be your Kamiyoshi. Marine isn't my Kamiyoshi though. It's just my Oshi. Best thing they could do is slow down the production of the anime so they can animate more than a single chapter worth of content and make the pacing natural with the manga. I heard that they were redoing the first season because the pacing was terrible, so bad. I pray that we can... This might be the death of...
불가 위약 막아내지 못하리.
Who's your Kamiyoshi then? It's Machina X Flayon. Flesh tuber stream, but you badly rig a random image of a meat slab for your model? Wait, that's hilarious. Wait, that's an idea. You guys would hate it though. It's gonna get to a point where I'm like, I forgot to change my model. Sorry, you guys are sticking with a slab of meat for the next 2 weeks. Hello, Crimson. Welcome in. And then you're never gonna see Ark ever again. I will just be a meat tuber.
敵が来ます。皆さん、戦闘の準備を。
Oh, that was a bad idea. I should have just waited. I could have just waited a single turn and everything would have been fine. But no, I was like, I'm impatient. Let me try to clash with the stupid defense thing. To counter the guard. I don't like this at all. Happens if I... Does this heal? I think it healed. I was not right. Don't read.
짐승들의 재갈을 풀겠다.
The M5, sorry, the A5 Wagyu tuber. I think what's scarier is if I were to do, if I was just like
이 정도 탕류의 허덕이나.
you know, like a cheap steak, a graying steak, graying raw steak. One's about to go bad. I think it was, if it was A5 Wagyu, it would still be an okay outfit. I wouldn't mind. But that's no fun.
날카롭고 정확하게.
Rip Faust's ego. I wasn't paying attention. Did she not win the clash?
지킬 게 많거든.
Yeah, I'm the guy from the Five Guys stream. I'm that one dude. Hello, Crimson. I'll wait for the Arknights gameplay if you ever do it. I'll only be streaming Enfield. I don't think I'll be streaming Arknights unless there's a cool event that or if there's like a new IS mode, maybe. Maybe perhaps. Thinking about it. Top a steep coastal cliff. An old man is staring out to the far ocean, peering. There is a new IS mode? No, there isn't. IS-6 suit. Okay, when IS-6 comes out, maybe I'll stream it. I'll do like 1 or 2. Because IS is fun. IS is always fun. An old man is staring out to the far ocean, peering through the gale. Then you're gonna cosplay Kamiyoshi? Cosplay Machina X Flayon? No. I don't think I can pull- actually, maybe. No, I don't think I can pull him off. Approach. I was once a lighthouse keeper. I used to bring the eye of Iberia's right to the dark sea. I was looking out to the sea, watching the lighthouse beyond the cresting waves. The unbreakable coin with the nervous impairment. Is that what happened? I missed it. I look to where the old man points, but I don't see any lighthouses there. Just tall, cresting waves mercilessly pummeling the cliffs. I miss those days dearly. Days of brilliance when I would illuminate the vast ocean. Problem with arknights is that there's way too many words and so much freaking reading. And I die just by reading it. Once the profound silence came and went, Iberia became too quiet, too dark. The old man's fingers gently caressed the key in his hand, eyes full of longing. Ugh, reading! I think with Limbus Company it's still okay because it's so well paced. For arknights, even though like I don't think the dialogue is there just to be dialogue, you know what I mean? Like it still pushes the plot forward. There was so much. There are so many words. Tell the old man to step away from the cliff. It's too dangerous. Ask if the key belonged to the lighthouse. I don't think we should tell him what to do. I think he's there for a reason. He probably knows that it's dangerous. Let's just ask if the key belongs to the lighthouse instead. Who's gonna do it? Go Faust. This is the last evidence in the world that light ever existed out there. See. The lighthouse keeper always had to carry 3 keys on them. 1 to open doors, 1 to send messages, and 1 to light the sea. I don't suppose they'll do any of that now. Take it. You don't know where you're going, but one of these keys may come in handy. We tried to refuse, but the old man was insistent as he placed the key in my hand. You don't want to read 80k words in one chapter? I love reading it by myself. I remember I tried to do the shoe event. One of the Sui siblings. We got through like 2 stages in one stream. And only 2, just because there's so much freaking reading. And even myself, I was getting bored. I was like, can we move on? Because when I'm playing Arknights by myself, I can like skip dialogue. Not that I'm actually skipping it, I'm just reading it at a super fast pace. And I can enjoy it a lot more in that way. But when I'm reading it out loud, I lower the speed of reading by like 100%. Maybe more than that, like 500%. Remember that there was once a lighthouse here, that the sea wasn't always dark. As we were descending the cliffs after bidding the old man farewell, I heard the splash of waves coming from behind us. The old man was nowhere to be seen in the cliff. Oh my god, good morning! Happy Saturday. Oh, we got a silver key bundle. I wonder what this does. Yeah, 80k words is a shit ton of words. I think some people, what they do is that they actually skip through the story. They do it on their own time and they just play through the notes. They just do the gameplay. In boss fights, gain 1 ego resource for the 3 least owned affinities at the start of the turn. Ego skill was used this turn, gain 3 ego resources for the least owned affinity. Okay. I don't really use egos often, I don't think. I like keeping my sanity at 45, but like, sometimes you gotta do it. Your event only has 35k words, and it still took me like 3 hours to go through 2 nodes. Isn't that terrifying? Hi Shiro, good morning. At the center of what appears to be an arc, it's me! Symbolizing the city. At the center of the brilliant golden light must be Mayors. Watch the lore summary on YouTube. No, I like the writing of Arknights way too much to watch a lore summary. Despite it being super flowery, I enjoy that type of writing. Enjoy reading it, just not out loud. Take a quick break here. Are you alright, Doctor? I just need to take a quick breather. Ooh, you should probably work on your cardio, or Miss Mia might have to piggyback you around. Yeah, well, once we get back, I'll start working out like Kelsit suggested. Executive Manager, if it ever comes to it, you may trust me with the piggybacking. Sounds like Aldous. I'm good. Have a good lurk, Azu. Perhaps being in close proximity of the Mayor's vision of Utopia, in the center of the light, did something. Seaborns near us only gave us a passing glance without attacking us. Something about the way they looked at us felt like they were concerned about us. Sinners couldn't help but look away with a funny feeling. I feel sorrow, regret, Maybe these feelings are denials for all those times she spent agonizing over this. Can we really bring back Miss Mayers? We'll help her return. What we're here to do, after all. Alright, let's rest up for a bit before moving on. Take a moment to collect yourselves and move on. After taking enough rest, we continue on towards refracted light. Yes! Full healing. Oh, this is... Oh, how wonderful. They're so generous right before the boss fight. Thank you for the stretch and hydrate, Danish. Ugh. Reading Children of Ursus. Is that long? I don't think I've read that. Only read chapter 0 to 8. I'm stuck on 8. 8 feels such a bore. Like going back and forth between present, past, hurts my brain. 15 with all the Siracusa events and the Jessica alt event was really good. I don't read unless it's interesting. I'm enjoying all through chapters 11, 12, 13 so far. Thank you for the 10 gifted, Crimson. Holy crap. I really like the Londinium event, or not event, the main story. With the war. War with the Sarkaz. Battle.
필두, 출진.
The Ursus story is sad. Children of Ursus. Ooh. Look at the background. Mayor's despair. The repulsiveness of people's ill intent. And the faint hope and the light found within. All kinds of emotions and memories rise to the surface of Amiya's fathoms and sink again. These subscriptions are pretty cheap. I mean, I'm just a broke bitch. So anything seems like a lot to me. The same thoughts seep into me as well, unfiltered. The sins that people have committed won't just go away. Humanity's ill intent will propagate, unappended too. But the ties that Miss Mayers is trying to summon to douse it will devour humanity, civilization, and the city they came from. Oh, I don't think that's the right way to go. Not as long as Dante and the people of Limbus Company fuse. This isn't like the time we retrieved the ego. In place of the light, a speck of darkness casts a shadow. Reach out into the darkness. Strange power courses through me. All the sinners gain emotional connection. What? What is that? Dante from Devil May Cry? Yeah, that's him. We're playing Devil May Cry right now. DMC, what is this? DMC 8. Emotional connection! Emotional connection. Whatever this is. Oh, it's Amiya! Oh, it's a little Amiya icon! That's so cute. I need to read this. On hit against enemies, blah blah blah, 50 divided by number of coins, % chance. I can't do math, so this means nothing to me. To gain, there's a chance to gain ego, corresponding to the used skill's affinity. Okay. When an enemy dies after an allied unit's skill attack ends, gain 2 least owned ego resources. So we just... I see what they're doing here. They're trying to make us use the new event egos. So they're like, okay, we're gonna give you as many ego resources as possible so that you can use them. Reading. Scary. An encounter gain 1 ego resource for each affinity consumed. So you just... Okay, yeah, they're definitely trying to make us use new event egos. Okay. I get it. I didn't completely process that, but I just know that we get more resources. Because they absolutely 100% want us to use the egos. Anyways, that's big damage. Unclashable, never mind. This skill does not deal damage against targets. Gain 100 abyssal... Oh, so I should attack you. Abyssal what? Abyssal vitality. Consumed when using certain skills every time this effect is consumed. SP. It deals like 1 damage.
짐승들의 재화를 풀겠다.
Unique boss charge. I don't like to think of it as a charge because it scares the crap out of me. Because I'm like, if you're charging, it means that Shit, that barely. Oh, they're shielded. That's why. You're gonna struggle fighting her, right? I feel like I will.
아무것도 남지 마라.
You just. I shouldn't have used any of the skills raising. I didn't look at the shield. Whoa, look how cool this is. Black hole. Let's get sucked in. Wow.
Limbus Company の皆さんとご一緒に
Are the abyssal hunters featured in the collab like Spectre and Gladia? No, just Scotty. I've only seen Scotty. Alright, here it goes. What does this do? Indiscriminate. Prioritize allies among them. Blah blah blah. Can't read that fast. Prioritizes allies among them. Prioritize allies with the least currency. Targeting allies deal 0 damage. They heal the okay. This is a healing skill. Flashpoint +1 for every 3 single target. When targeting an ally, apply defense level up. What does this one do? Where's Nya? Got rid of it. For karaoke, and I forgot to bring it back on. No longer available for today. I will try to remember to bring it back up for tomorrow. Okay. You said you're at chapter 8 in AK. Does that mean you're a newbie? No, I just skipped chapter 8. I didn't want to read it. I skipped chapter 8 and I kept continuing on with the 3rd act. And so I'm like in the middle of reading chapter 8 and then I went to like chapter 10 or something. I'm a first day player of Arknights, but I don't log in every day. I'm still not max level yet. I only play when I feel like playing. Prioritize allies with the most current HP. When targeting an ally, deal 0 damage. Wait, isn't this the same thing? Apply 1 offense level up this turn and next turn for every 4 abyssal vitality consumed to summon the target. What? What? Next turn for every 4 abyssal vitality consumed to summon the target. Is that English? Apply 1 offense level up this turn and next turn for every 4 abyssal vitality consumed to summon the target. I can't wrap my head around that. What does that mean? Is it going to summon an enemy? You know what? I'm just ignore. For every 4 abyssal vitalities, something summons. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna clash with it. I know for one, I don't want any defense level up on any of the enemies. So that's already one reason for me to want to clash with this. So I will. And I'm gonna ignore the rest of whatever the skill does. Consume abyssal vitality. So you want to keep the number high. Alright. So we try to kill the little guys as fast as possible. That is what I'm hearing. That's what I'm seeing. I feel like that's what I'm reading. Bucket win rate. I'm really tempted. I'm really tempted to press the button. Do a little bit of charge up for Rhodia. Gonna work, is that? Are you? Let's 12 and hope you. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't. No. Who is this? It's Outis? Ugh. What if I... Wait, what? Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. We'll do this. How much damage? I feel like I should ignore these two skills for now. Oh, you're right. Ugh. Fine, right? I'm not great with numbers. Why are there like 3 people on here? Who's the other person? Okay. My brain, it hurts. Oh. Oh, she's too slow. Okay. And grab Rhodia. I will shove Rhodia here. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm gonna go for now. If you ever play AK on stream, let me know. How do I let you know? Through Isaac? Alright, thanks for coming. Does Clash Mayors? Jesus Christ. No! Let me think on this. Let me think about it for a little bit. I don't like this thing. Ew! Do you have a Discord server? I do, yeah. Okay.
완벽한 거리.
That's Aris. Welcome in. Happy Saturday. For something you have ego? No. What does that mean? Where can I find it? Hold on. Let me copy this. Thanks, Danish.
敵に対して 大きな打撃を与えました。
Go on the YouTube. Faces here.
意味
効果的な攻撃でした。
Yeah, that's my Discord.
よっ
Team speak. We're going back to the 2000s.
敵は深手を負っています。
What if I just win right this? I think it's this is probably so much faster than me actually using my brain think. let's just click the big ol' win rate button, why not?
완벽한 거리군.
The nice background art for the invite. Glad you enjoy it. I don't remember what it is.
틈을 끊어.
ドクターのように優れた指揮ですね。
I feel so much motivation from every time Amiya speaks. Every time she talks, I'm like, yeah, I can do this. I believe in the win rate button.
자, 나의 승리다.
사랑으로. エリートオペレーター並みの腕前です。
I actually think this might be fine. I actually think I can win rate through this. Let's just of this here. 100%.
완벽한 거리군.
I'm starting to believe you're right.
무용하군요.
It's way faster than me, like actually thinking about each individual skill. And then I'll just press the win rate button and then I'll adjust. Else I'm gonna be spending like 500 hours trying to figure out this fight. I mean, there's probably not much figuring out anyway.
토끼를 보내라. 저 해충들을 도려내라.
틈을 끊어. 바로 이.
묘야.
I still regret like not picking the right option.
길을 열어라.
On the first node. It was not my intention. I fat fingered. Mayors has really nice legs. Like on this sprite. I don't know if you can tell.
敵を食い止められ
Legs
ま
for
す。
days. Oh, it's this thing. Anyways. I should kill everything. I'm gonna go now. See, I might give more subs in the future. Thank you so much. Bye, Crimson. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. Rest well. Alright, there's dominating, and then there's 2 on here. But I feel like I will only need 1 sinner on this. I will need 2 on here. Shove 2 here. This one. Who else is here? Honglu? Honglu, you go up there. Oh, 1 sinner here, 1 sinner. Yeah, 1 sinner here, 1 sinner here, 1 sinner here. 2 here. 1 here. Gosh, this. Alright. Okay.
완벽한 거리군.
이제 깨우치시게.
아직 모자라.
I feel like sometimes I place too much trust on me thinking that that everything is fine, and then it becomes not fine. And then I start freaking out. I need you to deal a tiny bit more damage. Can we kill him? There we go.
敵は
Ads
深
are
手を負ってい
starting
ます
soon. Let me just snooze this. Oh, you're speedy. Oh, he's really speedy. Where are you? Who's in the back? Otis. Ah. Where's Faust? Let's do this instead. We have sinking? No, we don't. We'll be fine. Gonna be fine? Now we're gonna be fine. Wait. Oh. Ugh. There. What do you do? Ignores the target defense skill. Are you too slow? I'm not reading. I think that's the problem. We're just not reading. There we go. Okay.
완벽한 거리군.
Real managers win rate without understanding boss mechanics.
멈추지 않는 시대에서
I think that's what's happening with me right now.
희망과 미래를 찾아
I'm seeing the
스스로
animations for the first time
답을
ever.
구하시길.
Hello, sweepers. Welcome in. Look how cool Monster is. Yeah, beat him up. Is it really a Faust ego, or is it a monster ego? What is it really?
아직 모자라.
지키기 위해서
We got a lot of buffs too. Rhodia, I thought you could one-shot them. I
고작 이
underestimated
정도
her.
탕류의 허덕이나.
여행엔
아.
목적이 있었지.
Is there a stagger bar for the boss? Guessing that
이상이
there-
무엇이라 생각하시오?
Monster is too cutesy to be Faust, more like Dawn.
囚人に致命傷を確認
Monster?
너의 쓸모를 보여라.
I don't think we killed any of them last time. No, we killed one. If we're able to kill all of them, and then we don't have to clash with the clashable guard. Okay. We can do this. We can win rate this. This guy's gonna be freaking annoying. This guy's gonna die. No, he's not. This guy needs to die. I don't actually think we can kill all of them in time. Boy. Rip skincare, he exploded. What? What? Oh, it's scary. Not again. At 35. Let's actually use Dawn. Alright. That doesn't work. Ooh. Spray on this. One needs to clap. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we'll have. This is such a free kill. This is also a free kill. Who's that? Right? Oh. Okay. We just ignore these for now.
완벽한 거리군.
Thank you for the stretch and hydrate, Danish.
무용하군요.
Is this a Is this a phase 2? I don't want to see it. No. No. That was really pretty though. You've aged a lot since the last time we met, Fabi. I knew it. This always happens. Yeah, we're gonna take a small break because as I can't snooze anymore. We're just gonna take a small 3-minute break. I'll be back. I'm gonna go run to the bathroom. More water. Do some stretches. You guys in a bit. I am back to suffer. I'm so excited. More suffering. You aged a lot since the last time we met, Fabi. It's the characteristics of your subrace. You haven't aged a day. So, what brings you to the Church of the Deep? Seaborns are the indispensable in our preparation for the impending doom. Yippee! Suffering. Nothing. I mean, nothing else can ensure the survival of humanity. Thus, it would only be right for me to join hands with those who are able to, and willing to become Seaborns, search for a way to prolong our existences. You're looking to use the knowledge of the wise and the talented as nourishment for Seaborns. That won't do anything more than prolong our existences. But is survival alone not enough? I thought a bishop of the church would share a majority of that belief with me. Abby, you and I both have put our faith into the Seaborns, but the word faith might mean something different for you than it does for me. Seaborns shouldn't be our object of worship. We have to stand on equal ground as them, and set our eyes on their natures. Please, step aside. Desperation, sadness, sympathy. Mayer's emotions gush upward, carried by bubbles. Terra, a land in which the hatred for the different has entrenched itself. The city, a place in which people, crushed by the trials of life, have surrendered to absurdities. They both need the Seaborns, perfected beneath the light. That is but your wish, Miss Mayers. Faust does not believe them to be necessary elements for the city. Even in the city, there are people who are searching for reasons to live on, dreaming of a better world. We all know that it can't possibly be easy to change, but there has to be some kind of worth, value in that process alone, in the lives we lead within the city. What worth could there be to a life of the unkind? The kind of life humanity is doomed to exist in, where all we ever do is to hurt and hate one another. Listen, efficient order, natural altruism. Both virtues humanity could never lose sight of, should never lose sight of, but there's no such thing as absolutes when it comes to the value of life. Survival is the right of all civilization, which means that it should never be up to others to define the worth of life, to argue for it. But what if there's no other way? Can you even understand what I'm saying? Some time has passed since I made Farah Muraitra my home. Unlike my prediction, Seaborn's evolution seemed to have lost its explosive progress. And Fabia seemed to be content just observing their slow development. Hi, stupid head. Are you winning, son? I don't know. I hope I am. Happy Saturday, by the way. Went and closed the door. I hope I am winning. Maybe it's because they're directionless, without a specific wish. Even still, Seaborns were the key to changing Terra. Land. Stand against the incoming calamity. We needed their survivability, adaptability. And the humanity that has turned exhaustion into ill intent needed the Seaborns' blind, selfless altruism towards their own. While I never stopped my studies, something small but sharp continued to stab at my frustrated heart. Stultified and unable to be resolved. We were to lose even our sense of selves and creed, assimilated into the stagnated great will. For the sake of survival, civilization had to be more. For the sake of us, I had to be no more. The realization of that paradox made the first crack in my confidence. Seaborns were the answer to the problem Iberia, the land, and humanity faced. Through the cracks, the seeds of doubt sown. Like Stultifera Navis? Yes, maybe. but I'd already come too far to find a path more beautiful. No more wasting time with these stupid ruminations. There has to be a way, some kind of condition Seaborns need to fulfill to retain their sense of selves, to retain their individual hopes, wishes. Stood adrift atop the inundation of years I dedicated to this purpose, holding on to the precious hope that steals my shaking heart. That was the easy part. There are no better solutions. Don't look away when the answer that lies right in front of me. All I need to do is to find a way for Seaborns to hope, wish, to have them each carry a sense of self. I just have to repeat that to myself like a mantra, again and again. My drifting days came to an end when I found a new path, illuminated by the strange light from across the sea. On that day when the faint blue light shone, a whisper visited me. It's her. Who's there? Whose voices? What? The answer, not through the eons by people I didn't recognize, played over in my ears. Hello, Scampy-Doo. Welcome in again. The voice that spoke it was muffled, but warm and beautiful. The light of the city? The hearts that were lost, the emotions that were forgotten, sense of self that... No, that's enough. There's enough of that. But I'd like to hear more about light. The light that has sprouted from the 10 virtues. The image those words drew in my mind were clearer and more beautiful than ever. Terra, the city, both failed to find a way out of this brittle. If they're going to be satisfied with living on as they are, then... You can't change what you see by standing still. If you want to bring about a better world, then even if you may be lost in the ideals, you have to keep walking. Survival, worth of life, as I've never been too certain about either of those complicated ideas. I had no unflinching creed with which to convince her. That's not to say that the city had no need of the altruistic nature mayors wanted to bring there. Not to say that I have a better answer than the combination of Seaborns and the light. Even still, the emotions, the regrets, the conversations I found and collected over this journey alongside the sinners become my answer, and I tick on. Honestly, I don't know the city at all that well either. My memory only goes back a year, and for what is practically my entire existence, I've been surrounded by the sinners and our adventures. Still, we want to keep trying. You're right. The city is an absurd, vicious place. Something new and horrible surprises me every other day, but... Mayors, that light you spoke of, I don't think that's what protects the ego, sense of self. Protect it. You have to first look unflinchingly both ways, the path that lies ahead, and the one that you've walked. Then you confront them both. It can't be right. The light, it has to... You're just working based on what you heard from the city and the light. Ain't that right? How can you be so confident that the light will be able to protect the Seaborn's sense of self? Ain't that just what you want to believe? I think it's a distinct possibility. Even if the light can do what you hope it does, Mayors, it won't change anything. Turning our nature's kind by transforming us into Seaborns? A convenient method like that isn't our path. Because a sense of self protected like that, the kind nature attained like that, wouldn't be our own. It'd be yours, Mayors. Protecting your own sense of self while being compassionate and kind, it's a path of unbearable suffering. Might fail some days, despite our best efforts. Some days we'll be forced to confront the sins of our past and suffer. Verily, not one of us, as we are now, may see the culmination of that path. Yet, I can hardly find it within self to simply leave it all in thy hands without so much as trying. You are saying that Seaborns can't be the answer I've always sought? It doesn't make much sense if you think about it, Mayors. Sea monsters don't even know what self means. Why they show no hesitation before sacrifice. If you were to introduce the sense of self to those sea monsters, that selflessness you want will be no more. Is a seaborn shaped distortion who is not a seaborn, endlessly anguished, contemplating distortion. The Mayor's wish is to achieve an altruistic world, then. Her desire has to be that she doesn't want her efforts to become meaningless. Seaborns may be the perfect answer for some people. A recent example, Fabius. It seems clear to me that that was precisely his wish. But that doesn't seem to align with yours. Find a new answer, Miss Mayors. You're telling me I have to go back to wandering for so much time again in search of that new answer? You won't be alone on that path. Walk it together, relying on one another, and it won't feel as long. Trying to carry such a heavy burden all by yourself, Miss Mayors, it's such a prideful thing to do. Oh, he's speaking from his heart! Alright. There goes, phase 2. Have any... We have nervous impairment, but we don't have nether branding. Okay, we're good. We're good. Looking at everyone, we're fine. Win rate. I will shove you here. Let's just use up all of our ego resources. Because why the hell not? What? Oh. Oh, that's... Oh, it's... Okay, I gotta read it. I gotta read up on his ego. I have no idea what this does. Unclashable. Oh, that's what it is. That's why. That's why I get confused every single time. His music is so epic. You enjoy it? I love it. I love the music. I love the background. I love the art.
아득한 야정.
I love the theme.
시대에서 희망과
No, yeah, for
미래를
2 whole days I think of dying.
스스로
But oh, Scotchy, you can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. You can live. Unk ego. I wish I had unk ego. I don't have unk ego. Only. If only. I actually can't take Gregor's ego seriously because it's not, that's not Gregor. It's not Gregor without his facial hair. You know what I mean? It's like when someone shaves for the first time, it's like, who the frick are you? You're not the same person. You look completely different. Shaven Gregor is not Gregor. He's Gregory now. Mr. Gregory, sir. Gregor's. Ow. Why you hit me? Fierce currents. Like, I love the design of Mayor's too. Of Mayor's distortion. Like, I love everything about it. Look how pretty the backgrounds are, man. Gregor Thin. Welcome to the Gregorverse. We got Gregorus, we got Gregnit, we got Gregorthin, we got Gregory, we got regular Gregor, we got Shaven Gregor, we got Fire Screaming Gregor, Roger G. That's different. The Gregnante. Wow. Oh, look at this. Hit by black hole. Tides carry the windows to Mayor's past, soon devouring them beyond vision. It's almost as if Mayer's in the dungeon of the fathoms. No, the ocean itself is fusing into one. Such a pretty illustration. Harfist Grogger! A majority of distortions encountered by the bus team have assumed a form generally recognized as an organic entity. However, there is nothing preventing a distortion's form from breaking that boundary and taking a different shape, as it may vary by the individual's desire. If her distortion is allowed to exacerbate and undeterred, it may eventually corrode this very space in which we stand. We were taking some time to catch our breaths. These small machines tumbled to the ground, shot from one of the trembling fathoms. It must be one of those mysterious machines in Mayer's home, we saw when we peered into her memory. The machines continued to whir loudly as though the waves broke them. We saw that there were various apparatus attached to the sockets of their sides. Expensive they appear, yet how numerous they are. Well, you know, maybe she's similar to one of those fixer fellows who are always hell-bent on picking up every new cutting-edge workshop tech. It says, little handy down here. This has an oddly similar structure to the hand of the saint the Inquisitor brought. Then showed the fantastically wonderful machine be assistants in our battles? Rhode Island already seemed to have their hands full, holding the line against the tide of sea terrors. We should probably take just one and leave the rest to help them out. This is just like an arknights battle. We take the little machines to help us out temporarily. After a quick discussion with the sinners, we decided to take just one of the machines. Ooh. Frickin' Sinclair's dead. You didn't even notice that. The poor guy. Yeah, I take all of them. Shit. What do we do? Gain an effect to counteract. I hate Nethersea brand. What if we just get rid of that entirely? Gain safeguarding against stagger, whatever. Enhances the effects of the hand of the saint. Battle is in your pocket. It's an IS event node. This actually feels like one, yes. I don't think I want healing. That's such a boring. I don't remember what the hand of the saint does. You know what? I hate the Nethersea brand's influence. I hate it in Arknights. I feel like I will hate it here as well. Let's just get rid of this. The mini decontamination kit. Counteracting Nethersea brand toxicity. I don't really understand how it works, but that sure sounds helpful. I love Dante. He's just like me. I don't know what this does, but it works. All sinners gain little handy mini contamination kit. The duration of the encounter.
Limbus Company の皆さんとご一緒できて
Okay, let's take a look.
지금은 바쁩니다.
Nethersea brand no longer inflicts nervous impairment or deals damage to allies. Yay! Alright. We can win this. Sure, 100% now. Boss's funniest struggled in the event dungeon, rolled her in the mirror dungeon, and she died in 2 turns. Oh my god. I guess that's what mirror dungeons do. They give you a shit ton of buffs. Alright. I'll get win right. There's nothing.
피워보지.
I gave her crippling depression and she fell over. I Now I feel bad for her. She's already a tragic character. Now you're gonna make it worse for her? How dare you? Struggling hard enough. I think she needs therapy. I feel like distortion should be buffed with sinking. I think sinking needs to be buffed, no? Nothing personnel, kid. Immediately dies. Kim gets buffed by sinking. Like KJM? Blue Rapture. That's different. Wow. Hit by big black hole again. I don't know if that did anything. It probably did something. But I can't see it. Anyways. Big damage. Okay.
완벽한 거리군.
Spice your bush, my dude. Oh, what's going on? Ooh, ooh, pretty lights. I feel like we're being teleported into another dimension. Hello there, WW. Welcome in. Big boom! Oh, maybe I should have blocked all of that.
시들 수밖에 없는 운명.
I should have just read. Well, that was fun. just a smidge, just 1.3k damage. We're fine. Oh boy, yeah, I should have blocked. It's okay, we're still alive. We're still alive, guys. We're fine. We're fine. We're okay.
언제까지 버티나 보자고.
Yes, Rhodia. Brought her here for the sinking. The goat Ishmael still hasn't entered the field. Ouch. I feel that too. Ah! Same, Gregor, same.
연기를 생각하면
Get it.
이 또한
I understand. Here's Ishmael.
걸어야만 하는 길이겠지.
Okay, we're fine. Let's add some healing here. Right?
받아볼 텐가.
Having fun, manager. Enjoy my time suffering. Not reading. I should have read the skills. I should have read the skills. I did not drag you here. You're stalking me. Oh,
멈추지 않는 시대에서
I didn't realize I was that type of person.
스스로
Not a stalker, promise. Not a stalker. Oh, how wonderful. Did the Ark even read the passive? Nope. Reading? No. It's time to read. Ah, man. I guess it is. I underestimated this fight. I was like, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, look at him go. I should have knew something was up when Sinclair exploded. Mayors is a very easy fight that boils down to do more damage gooder. The big damage, big good.
깨우지 마. 대대로
The more damage, the better. Big, blunt force trauma. Physical trauma. Let's see. Let's read her passive. This Unix panic type is now blah 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 blah. Okay, here it is. Phototaxic procession. take a lot of take 90 minus 90% damage from all these other consume abyssal vitality to summon sea terror horde. Blah blah blah. I think I've seen this one. Each time a sea terror this unit summoned is killed takes blah blah blah. At 50% minus HP immediately ends combat phase. Gains new pattern. Disable photo taxi possession passive. That's the we're here right now. This is us. When gaining this passive or when recovering from stagger, gain shield. When gaining shield, blah blah blah. What is this? This unit does not lose shield at turn end. So when we kill the shield, they become staggered. Being fragile. Equal to the number of times was used during the encounter. We can ignore the Nether Sea brand. Okay. When hitting a base and Sea Reaper, okay, we can ignore that. All right. Okay. I love the fact that this theme is almost the Song of the Seaborn singing. Is that what they sound like? You have to do 1,000 damage in one turn. Oh, that's scary. That's so scary. Oh, I was like, what's going on here? We we lost a member. It's fine. Okay. Alright. Bucket win rate again. Do they still have the shield on? They don't. Oh, take 2,000 or not 2,000, 28% more damage this turn. I still need to clash with these stocks. But anyways.
불가 위야 막아내지 못하리.
And then shield's gonna go up again next turn, right?
여행엔 목적이 있었지.
Wow. Big boom! Big pew pew! If only... Okay, there we go. We got her staggered. Now we do big damage next turn. Maze gets 5 big booms! Boom! 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 Boom!
언제까지
Boom!
하자고.
이제 깨우치시길.
I didn't even need to read the passive. I just went win rate again. I just clicked the win rate button again. Fine. It's true that people scrutinize for differences. Find something they can hate. It's normal mode. I'm not doing hard. I'm too much of a scaredy cat. But it's also true that it is often those very differences that people look up to. And admiration usually goes hand in hand with overestimation. Yes, and Miss Mayers admire those two unknowns, Seaborns, and the light. You thought they would be the solution to everything. Mayers, do you still want to go to the city? No. I'll remain here in Terra. I'll broaden my studies and I'll talk more. Hi, Josh. Joshua Kitsune. Welcome in. Find a new path toward realizing my dream. As for what will happen now, Miss Mayers, we're going to need to have a long talk with the Inquisition, but we'll help too. Help you in your search for that pain. Ken. The great ark built from the city crumbles. That's me. Ark. Light fades and gives way to shadows. We found ourselves back aboard the vessel Masses. Battle complete. Vessel Masses. It's slowing down. How's Miss Mayers? Here. Unconscious. Mental strain seems to have taken its toll. The Queen of Hatred! Hark, my esteemed comrade, tides have reached mine ears, and thou art engaging in the arknights collaboration, pray tell. Yes, that is exactly what we are doing now. We're at the very end. We just beat up the final boss in normal mode. We're going through the story. This is exciting. It all happened inside the dungeon of the Fathoms, but it can't have been too easy in her mind to send so many waves after us. What'll happen to Miss Mayers now? First, we'll wait for the Inquisition's ruling, then bring her to Rhodes Island. Her efforts were misguided. She also had Terra's best interests at heart. Together, I'm sure we can discuss a better way forward. What if she sentences to death? Then we will need to offer a different proposal. We can consider it when we get to it, Doctor. Hi, Kay! Welcome in! Congratulations! You made it! Happy Saturday! Finally over. What we have to do is to go back. As we were preparing to leave with our hearts much lighter than they were earlier. Hold on, everyone. Something's rapidly approaching us. What? A low, thrumming roar vibrates the air as a strange shadow looms over the ship. Where'd this shade come from? The two Honglus are LARPing in chat. That's what's happening, Queen of Hatred. Another fish! Is it a big whale? Where'd this shade come from? Wait, is that? Does Ishmael recognize it? Are we seeing a whale in Terra? Almost as if driven by instinct, Ishmael takes a radio from Gregor and runs into the control room. Something must have clicked in Aldous' head. She also turned and ran after Ishmael. If those two are running into the bridge... brace! Grab onto something! Oh, bollocks! Mucking it right before the finish line! Doctor, Dante had advised me grab onto something. I see. They're preparing to turn the ship around. The two Honglus. Two Honglus are fighting in the throwing hands. See, they're preparing to turn the ship around. Everyone, race for impact. Stay alert. Something's coming. Wait for this dredge and hydrate. Ship leaned heavily as it hurriedly turned port side. And I caught a glimpse of a massive shadow gliding just beneath the water surface, right where the ship was a second ago. It's a seaborn, about the size of a... No, slightly larger than the vessel Masses. Amia's communicator buzzes with Ishmael's voice. The currents are going wild. Wait, no. Something's causing these currents to go wild. We'll try our best to maintain evasive maneuvers for as long as possible, but we can't do this forever. The situation does not improve. We may have to take the vessel Masses to cross the dimensional door. Does Rhodes Island have a way out of this quandary? Not at the moment, but we have to come up with one now. Fast. Dante, does anything come to mind? We should first figure out why that seaborn's coming after us. Copy that. I'll focus on steering the ship to keep us updated. With that, the ship immediately begins a sharp turn, narrowly dodging the ponderous body of the Seaborn as it swims by. Can't just take the whole ship across the dimensional door. We're not the only ones on it. But the sea is too wild to simply turn around to let the others leave. It's almost like it's obsessed with the ship. Just why could it possibly be coming after the ship all of a sudden? Could it be that Fabius's order is coming after me? Scotty? You? Yes, I'm their enemy, an abyssal hunter. As though to prove it, the giant beast began to charge against the bow of the ship the moment Scotty repositioned herself there. Just, what are the abyssal hunters? Why are they so gung-ho about trying to kill you? Abyssal hunters are those who hunt sea terrors and seaborns. Of course, this isn't based on any emotion, such as vengeance or resentment. Scotty's... well, that's not important right now. What matters is that they're so solely targeting Scotty. Operators of Rhodes Island are heavily fatigued at the moment from the long defense against the waves in the Dungeon of the Fathoms. The same could be said of us and Miss Amiya, who filed mayors in the meantime. I always wanted more moments with Doctor and Manager. Same, let the yaoi be real. Engage the Seaborn in this particular circumstances. Oh! Something shakes. The vessel masses once again. What's this now? There's more? There are indeed multiple entities surrounding our ship, however. A violent, destructive sound crashes through the waves towards vessel masses. Past the sudden wall of mist, there was... We're lucky. Or was that simply how it was supposed to go? Ish. Marl. Sir Knight? 2 Seaborns. Going to be fine, Miss Inquisitor. He's the same knight we fought earlier. I doubt he'll be able to stop himself from charging at that giant of a sea monster. It's him again. Like Honglu said, the knight charged straight at the giant rough wave, at the great Seaborn, as though he hardly noticed our presence. We can help the knight repel the Seaborn. We just might have a shot at sending Limbus Company back through the dimensional door and escaping aboard the vessel masses ourselves. Can everyone still move? Almost at my limit, but I can still move. Got a plan. I'd like for everyone to trust me on this. Things weren't so bad outside after you entered the portal. Now's the time for Hunter to get to work. The bright ray of light from Irene's lamp shines upon those atop the deck, while Scotty leaps tall into the air using the ship's bow as her launching pad. It's Wizzodell! Hello, welcome in. Happy Saturday! The operators each scatter to the appropriate positions as commanded by the doctor. Ishmael and Otis both exited the decks as well, presumably having found someone to steer the ship. Is it okay to have you two out here? This Kelsit seems to know enough about seafaring to take over. While this crisis is far from over, she was good enough that it was reasonable for us to leave the ship steering to her, descend to the decks for our return. It doesn't seem like we'll be able to bid you goodbye. Are you sure you're all going to be okay? You can stay a little longer and help. I appreciate the sentiment, I really do, but... Amiya pointed towards the dimensional door, which had shrunk significantly smaller since the first time we saw it. You don't have much time. I wonder if it was only supposed to open for a set period of time, or what if it's closing now because our work here is done? There was precious little that we could learn about it now, but it was obvious that our time here was coming to an end. Thanks, Amiya. We would have been lost for a while in this world if it weren't for Rhodes Island's help. Well, thanks to you, we should be able to sufficiently study the dimensional door before we return. Time to say goodbye to the Iberian sea breeze, I guess. Do you have any idea how big the pile of paperwork is going to be at the Inquisition? Murda, try not to drop it to Iberia next time, you got that? Sure, let's all stay nicely put in our own worlds. As the great Seaborn briefly falters at the combined might of Scatty and the Night, the ship's bow managed to stop inches from the dimensional door. Ooh! This is just like that one illustration in the Arknights IS event. Oh my god! There's his horse! Manager, now's your chance! Get to the dimensional door! Someday, I hope we can meet again! She's so cute! We shall take our leave. Let us return to the city. Oh my god. Sea had turned into a brutal battlefield, terrible rowers contending with one another. After taking one final look at Rhodes Island defending the vessel masses, we leaped into the pitch-black darkness at the center of the dimensional door. And swept away by the tides of consciousness. Whew. River draws out my memories and consciousness, sublimating them away. Then... Is this Yi Hong Yuan? I look around and see the sinners strewn about the room, dozing off. It was all a dream. I see Heathcliff crash like that all the time, but how did everyone crash at the same time, leaping against the walls? Bizarre sensation that something was truly amiss crawls my spine. You have come too. Now that you have come to, I request that you continue your rest in your chamber. Your presence here makes it difficult to conduct cleaning activities in areas adjacent to your body. Uh-huh? What? We just came through the dimensional door after Rhodes Island. Rhodes? You were transferred here after LCCA discovered your company unconscious at the entrance of Lobotomy Corporation brand. I feel like I just went through a memorable experience, but can't recall what. There was a hole in my memory, and this strange, emotional tug at my heart, and ego I don't ever recall extracting. Resonante. Prithee avail me but 5 more minutes of... Scheduling wooden training dummies to wake you up in 5 minutes. But the bizarre sensation naturally settles. What was that abnormality? What just happened? Don't have any answers to either of those questions. Where's Sod? You said something about how there's been a delay or something? I couldn't find Sod. He's been bringing up odd jobs here and there during our... anywhere in Yi Hong Yuan. But on the desk, I did find a note filled with various requests, and a letter, both presumably left behind by Sod. We've got a distortion contract. Come now, time to earn your keep. We're going to lounge around until we got a message from HQ, right? Are they allergic to giving us time off or something? In that moment, a certain voice briefly surfaces from the abyss of my memories. Or sinking again. There's no such thing as absolutes when it comes to the value of life. Mia, which means that it should never be up to others to define the worth of life, to argue for it. Worth of life. I don't quite recall who said that, even when I heard it from. Honestly, I don't even understand what exactly it was supposed to mean. You can't change what you see by standing still. If you want to bring about a better world, then even if you may be lost in the ideals, you can still. Some of those words left a lingering impression. Look at the stretch and hydrate, Josh. You have to keep walking. Unable to sit still, I got up from my seat and began walking up to the sinners, one by one. Yeah, it's not like we're getting anything done here. On your feet, guys. Time to get to work. Sinners each begin waking up, some of them looking around, get their bearings. Like they were just pulled out of a long dream. Is that it? That's the last of them? Last note? It feels like it is complete.
의를 바로 세우는 데 일조하였으니
Guys, you know what this means? That's it, guys. That's the end of the Arknights and Limbus Company collab. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, unless you guys already finished it. I feel like 90% of you guys already finished this. You guys are just watching me play. You know what this means? We have 1,346 lunacy. Oh. Let's go. Please give me something. Spend 1,300 to proceed. Yes. Gambling. We got nothing. Fine. Just the whoa, wait. It's Gregor. We didn't need that super chat. We just got him from just doing the event. It's fake Gregor. It's clean shaven Gregor. We finally did it. It's Pregor. Guys, what a way to end the stream. What a wonderful way to end this stream. Thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the collab. I will be back tomorrow for some art or just chatting, depending on how I feel. I've been drawing so freaking much. It might just be a just chatting. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Goodbye. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Let's go see who else is streaming. We can raid to them on Twitch. Look at my following list. Usually a lot of people are streaming on a day like this. I was going to raid into Liar, but Liar's playing friggin' League of Legends. So we're not gonna raid into her. Unless you want to go in there and talk shit, but no, we're not doing that. We have to be nice to Liar. But I'm too scared to raid into a League of Legends stream. So we're gonna raid into Akri, who's playing some Hollow Knight. Be nice. The start of a new game, surely. Is this his first time? Who knows? Let's find out. Alright, guys. Goodbye. 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 You guys should just meet up and start throwing hands in real life. Alright, bye. Goodbye. Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight, Hollow Knight, Hollow Knight, not Silksong. Hi, Cryptikai! Cryptikai. Welcome in and goodbye!